Hello. I am Dave Maths. I hope you will take the time to study and watch how I answer the questions on the simultaneous elimination approach that I will be solving. In order for us to solve, we must be aware of the procedures that the elimination method entails. First, we are to make sure both equations are in standard form. Secondly, identify which variable to eliminate. Thirdly, multiply one or both equations by constants. Next is to add and subtract the equation and solve for the remaining variable. After that, we can substitute and solve for our other unknown. And lastly, we can check our solution to see if it satisfies both original equations. If it does, then you've found the solution to the system, and then write our final solution. Making sure you write your solution in order pair of x and y coordinate. These steps can be repeated for more complex systems with more variables, but basic idea remain the same. I think the elimination approach is simple to use if you are aware of these rules, and you can practice with many questions as much as you like. I'll start with question 1. "6x plus 5y equals 15 and 3x plus 5y equals 12. Since 5y appears repeatedly on both sides of equations 1 and 2, we must first determine to eliminate y to make the equation simpler to solve. I'll use the subtraction approach to eliminate. I hope you're following up with me. I will start with 5y. Plus 5 minus plus 5 is equal to 0. After that, I can subtract 3x from 6x, then I will have a remainder of 3x. And lastly, I can subtract 12 from 15, I will get a remainder of 3 as well. Now I am left with 3x equals to 3. Then I can divide with the coefficient of x, which is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And that makes x to be 1. Now we're to find the value of y by substituting, since we have the value of x. We can substitute the value of x into any of the equation. So I will be using the first equation, which is 6x plus 5y equals to 15. Here I will input the value of my x, which is 1. Six times 1 is 6 plus 5y equals 15. I will collect like terms, meaning I will have to separate the coefficient of y from the numbers. "5y equals to 9. Then divide both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 5. Y equals to 9 over 5. So we can say x is 1 while y is equal to 9 over 5. If you would like to plot the graph, I can also show it to you. Here is the graph of the equation solved earlier. I hope you can draw it as well. Now I will move to question 2. For x plus 3y equals 10 and 4x plus 5y equals 8. Since 4x appears in both equation 1 and equation 2, we can rule it out, in order to facilitate the solution solving. Methods of elimination are always simple to understand. For x minus 4x becomes 0. While 3y minus 5y equals minus 2y. Then 10 minus 8 is 2. We're left with minus 2y equals to 2. Dividing both sides by the coefficient of y, which is minus 2, we get our answer to be minus 1. Now we substitute the value of y into any of the equation, but I prefer to choose equation 2. For x plus 5y equals 8. Don't forget y was minus 1. Then we have 4x minus 5 equals to 8, since minus times plus is minus. Now we collect like terms. Then we have 4x equals to 8 plus 5, since the 5 has crossed the equals to sign, it becomes positive. This becomes 4x equals 13. Dividing both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 4, we get our answer to be 13 over 4. I will show you the graph of this equation to help you. Never forget that in a graph, the negative part of an x-coordinate is at the left, and the negative part of a y-coordinate is below. Now I can locate the value of y at -1 and x at 3.25. I hope you can see how I have done it. As they all use the same methodology, I will answer question number 31, which is a bit difficult. Three x minus 4y equals -13.5 and x minus 3y equals 3. We can multiply the coefficient since there are no common numbers. This will make the coefficient of x the same. We are attempting to eradicate x. We are attempting to eliminate the variable x. So we name the equations, making it equation 1 and equation 2. The coefficient of x in equation 1 can therefore be multiplied to all of equation 2, and vice versa. Here we multiply by 1 for equation 1, and then for equation 2 we multiply by 3. So finally, after multiplying, we have 3x minus 4y equals -13.5 for equation 1. And then for equation 2 we have 3x minus 9y equals to 9. Then, we use subtraction to eliminate. Three x minus 3x equals 0. Then minus 4y minus 9y. Becomes, for y plus 9y because minus times minus is plus. So minus, for y plus 9y equals to plus 5y. After that, we can deduct minus 13.5 from minus 9. This gives minus 22.5. Then we can divide by the coefficient of y, which is 5. Minus 22.5 divided by 5 gives minus 4.5. We're to substitute the value of y into any equation, but I will prefer equation 2. Three x minus 9y equals 9. And that's it. 3x minus 9 in bracket minus 4.5 equals 9. Minus 9 times minus 4.5 equals to plus 40.5. Equals to 9. After that we can collect like terms. Plus 40.5 moves to the other side and becomes minus 40.5. Three x equals to minus 31.5. Dividing by the coefficient of x, which is 3. X equals to minus 10.5. Here is the graph. The y is minus 4.5 while the x is minus 10.5. Next is question 29. Three x minus y equals 0 and 4x minus 3y equals minus 30. Multiply all of equation 2 by the coefficient of x in equation 1 and vice versa. Remember to make it vice versa. Then we have 12x minus 4y equals 0 for equation 1. And for equation 2 we have 12x minus 9y equals to minus 90. I will be eliminating using subtraction. 12x minus 12x equals 0. Minus 4y minus minus 9y. Becomes minus 4y plus 9y. Because minus times minus is plus. Then we have plus 5y. And lastly we have 0 minus minus 90, which becomes 0 plus 90. Finally we have 5y equals 90. Dividing both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 5. Y becomes 18. Now we can substitute the value of y into any equation of our choice, but I'd prefer equation 1. Equation 1 is 3x minus y equals 0. So we substitute y, which is 18, into the equation. Then we have 3x minus 18 equals 0. Collecting like terms next. Then we divide by the coefficient of x, which is 3. X equals to 6. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Dave Maths. Thanks for watching. God bless you.